You're so deep in your eyes, touching you, mama, every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Know your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling on my pride is I wanna blame. Cause I still don't understand just how your love can do it, no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy, love. Got me looking so crazy, love. To my friend so quietly, who we think he is, look at what you done to me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. Went there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's a way that you know what I thought I knew. It's a beat that my heart skips when I'm with you. But I still don't understand just how your love can do it, no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy loud. Got me looking so crazy loud. Oh yeah, do pop the ball. 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 Got me looking so crazy, my baby. I'm not myself. Lately I'm foolish. I don't do this. I've been playing myself. Baby, I don't care. 'Cause your love's got the best of me. And you're making a fool of me. Got me spranging up KOCs. Baby, you got me. Got me so crazy. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy loud. Got me looking so crazy loud. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy loud. Got me looking so crazy loud.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
That was a long break.
What was that?
That was a long break.
Yeah, we were trying to get people.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of hard getting people.
Part before I went peeing.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's hard to actually gather people sometimes. But yeah, we
have friends.
Yeah, like see, here's the thing. We do have friends, but we don't do this as often as we used to anymore. So
they're not ready.
They're not ready anymore. They wouldn't even expect it.
Did you press the Pluto button?
No.
Is Whitwix free?
Did we ask Whitwix, Russ? I thought I just kind of left our friends to Russ and I got the mods. I think that's how I thought we were diverting the tactics. But I'm assuming he did, because he asked, hey, what's up? Did you ask Whitwix or no?
No, he's streaming.
Oh, he's streaming? Okay. Yeah, he wouldn't want to then. But yeah, I think we're good then. We currently have 3 mods, it looks like, in the chat. At least in the Discord chat. For the mods who are in chat that weren't in Discord, I had put a thing in there for like if you wanted to play. But,
press the Pluto button.
I'll press the Pluto. I hope he's okay with it. Sometimes I wonder if we're just too much for that poor man. If we'll add more wrinkles to his brow. Hey, Pluto. I love you. Goodbye, Pluto. Be strong. Good old guy. But we have 7 people right now at least. I haven't actually read chat after I mentioned it. I know, Beckons. I wish you could play too. That sucks. But I
Can't you?
her internet's fucky. Yeah. It's getting hogged right now by a bunch of dudes. Alright. Arsenic isn't a mod? Oh, I thought that was Asmo. Because I saw Asmo was typing at one point in the other chat. But I never saw what he said. And it started with an A. So I was confused. Sorry.
You are Snick. You want to play?
Yeah, you want to play, dude? If any of the mods, you guys are welcome to play. Twitching Cheese, Chris Fox, any of you guys, you want more than welcome to play. As long as we don't server name, password, and then I'll put it in the mod chat.
Wait, Cry, are you making the game?
Yeah, is that how we normally do it? Do you remember how we normally do it?
Nope.
I
I
think
haven't done this in like a year, dude.
I know, it's been a long
It's been a
time.
while.
It's been a
You're also
long
not on
time.
Steam.
I'm getting one step at a time, one step at a time.
I wanna join.
One step at a time, one step at a time. I still gotta load the game up too. Assuming that's gonna be a good one. Who fucking knows anymore, man? And then on Steam. Alright, everyone, I believe, should be able to get the password now? Wait, who's actually in the game? I didn't even look. Who's here? Hello.
I am here. Hello.
Hello. Okay. Alright, so everyone here is technically... Alright. Stranger.
Yes.
How are we gonna get you this password?
You can put it in the gay dudes. Because I can look at that.
Oh, wow! That would have been so much easier than everything else I was doing.
Big oogles.
Fuck. Alright, cool.
That without context, not knowing the chat.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. It's just fine. Put in the gay dudes.
Okay, I'm gonna lower the volume of the music a little bit. Oh god, we're gonna have to describe Secret Hitler for people.
What are
Okay,
these?
so
What the fuck are these?
Wow. This is gonna be great. We haven't done this in so long. Fuck. Well,
I think the last time I played Secret Hitler with you, I almost got banned from your chat
probably did.
because I was partnered with Tolo.
Ah, shit. I'll do it. Tolo didn't want to play Secret Hitler this evening. You know what he said? He
Not
said,
me, dog.
Secret Hitler, I would rather play Smash Brothers with my friend Sif.
how does one play Secret Hitler?
Funny you should ask that. I have an answer in the form of, I'll describe that when I'm done with this apple and when everyone's in.
Yeah, it's really the longest apple on earth.
There's nothing left, dude. You're just like sucking on the core.
It's a pretty good one. And you
Oh
don't.
my.
Whoa. Blacklight.
Oh, Pog?
Oh,
We just ditched him
No,
in another Discord.
Blacklight.
Woo! What's up, Blacklight?
Blacklight. Yo. How many fucking dollars is that?
$100.
Thank you.
A little bit less than that.
Thank you very much, Blacklight. I'm sorry. I had a lot of apple in my mouth while I was trying to be an asshole.
Yeah,
Because
see, like that's.
as
you should've
soon-
kept eating the apple and going, oh yeah, thanks.
I was trying to, but I
money.
thought it would have
Good
been.
money, thanks, yeah, thanks.
I thought it would have been too inconsiderate. Thank you very much, though, dude. That's
That was
very
on a
sweet of
Wii
you.
joke.
I ruined the joke.
You're eating. It was perfect.
I know, man. I get nervous, all right?
It
I'm
was
sorry.
perfect.
I'm sorry. Who's not in
Where
the,
you going,
the
kid?
game?
I'm installing it.
Oh my god.
That's why. Just explain
Watching
it.
us for 17 years. You don't have tabletop installed for the opportunity.
Okay, so I just got a new computer. Okay, I don't have anything installed. I lost everything.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. My hard drive kind of like burnt out or something.
Was there a pothole that opened up underneath your house?
Yeah.
Suck the computer and just the computer itself
Yep.
right in.
It's right in.
Yeah, it's like you
Sinkhole?
know.
Yes, definitely meant
No
sinkhole.
pothole. The people drive through there.
It definitely.
Minor
I-
inconvenience cost me my house.
I definitely meant that, but we'll go with it. All right.
I had a lot of games installed already,
And
and I haven't played tabletop in a long time.
you know, It's gonna make a comeback. We just need to. I don't know if Secret Hitler's gonna be the comeback for it. Considering
the DTS games though.
Yeah, of course. Like, there's gonna be so many. Oh, thank you very much, Tay. And Blacklight, what the fuck, man?
Hey,
Thank you very much, dude. I see tonight you are currently having a post-New Year's celebration. You must have missed your chance last week, so you're making it up this week for being able to get drunk and fuck up. I get that, man. I've been there.
I wanted a drink.
Wait a second, is that a person in the song I'm listening to yelling behind me, or is that someone behind me yelling?
Oh.
Huh. I think we're good. It sounded like the same pitch every time, so it's probably it. I totally get that, Blacklight. Thank you very much, man. Fuck. Alright, Stranger, how long until you're done?
12 minutes.
I keep doing a really tiny dead boy.
okay. You want to do a? Let's do a 7-man so she can watch and learn.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yes, that's a great way. But we should describe it first anyway, though, just for viewers even.
It is a
Waiting
bit
for
much.
someone else to do it, or
I don't know. I was just kind of waiting for someone to say yes to that idea. I don't know.
It's fine. We support you in
okay.
your explaining because your explanations are great and bad at the same time.
You know, TB had a really good explanation of this on his SoundCloud. It's still there, I
You
believe.
Are you gonna
Play it through like how you honor the dead.
I mean, he made it for Secret Hitler.
It comes back to life. every
Literally
time
to
you
help
play
people learn it.
it.
I mean, fuck, yeah. Alright, let's do that. That's the best way to fucking learn it.
I'm hell yeah, I'm down with that.
Oh yeah. Total
Yeah. Balls
biscuit.
in chat.
Secret Hitler rules.
Something's so dark seeing the lulls when you're trying to honor him.
Alright, here we go. I think I got it here. And it's actually 13 minutes long, so it's perfect.
Wow.
So we're
Alright.
just gonna watch that instead, alright?
Damn right. Oh,
Alright.
You're actually doing that, then pardon me.
You should show the parts when he talks about them, like the fascist cards and
where are those parts?
Maybe it won't.
I'm gonna
I
grab
guess
some
you
dead
can.
right back.
This
Okay.
booklet will help you. This is based on the rulebook found on the Board Game Geek website. Secret Hitler. Welcome to pre-World War II Germany. In Secret Hitler, players play as German politicians attempting to hold a fragile liberal government together and stem the rising tide of fascism. Watch out though, there are secret fascists among you and someone is Secret Hitler. Overview. At the beginning of the game, each player is secretly assigned to one of 3 roles: liberal, fascist, or Hitler. Hitler plays for the fascist team, and the fascists know who Hitler is, but most of the time, Hitler does not know who his fellow fascists are. The liberals don't know who anyone is. The liberals win by enacting 5 liberal policies or killing Hitler. The fascists win by enacting 6 fascist policies, or if Hitler is elected chancellor late in the game. As fascist policies are enacted, the government becomes more powerful and the president gains new powers. Even liberal players may find themselves tempted to enact fascist policies that help them control the table and assassinate their enemies. Object. Every player is secretly on the liberal team or the fascist team. The game ends in a liberal victory if either 5 liberal policies are enacted or Hitler is assassinated. The game ends in a fascist victory if either 6 fascist policies are enacted or Hitler wins an election as chancellor any time after the 3rd fascist policy has been enacted. Setup. Select the fascist track that corresponds to the number of players and place it next to a liberal track. There's an identical liberal track on the back of every fascist track. Shuffle the 11 fascist policy mini-cards and 6 liberal mini-policy cards into a single policy deck and place the deck face down on the draw card. You'll need an envelope for each player, and each envelope should contain a secret roll card, a corresponding party membership card, and 2 ballot cards. Use the table below to determine the correct distribution of rolls. You're going to have to look at the rulebook for that. Obviously, I'm not going to read that out. Once the envelopes have been filled, be sure to shuffle them so each player's roll is a secret to everyone else. Each player...
Hello?
Yeah.
I made a
Hi.
mistake. I'm sad now.
Why?
It's okay.
It's TV, man.
It's nice. It's like nostalgic.
I know, but it's still sad.
He's a good noodle. We give him all the hugs.
He's a good Ed.
Player should get one envelope selected at random. Make sure you have the correct number of ordinary fascists in addition to Hitler. Once each player has been dealt a roll card and has looked at his roll card in secret, randomly select the first president. Pass the president both the presidency and chancellorship placards. For games of 5 to 6 players, give the following directions to all players. Everybody close your eyes. Fascist and Hitler, open your eyes and acknowledge each other. Take a long pause. Everyone close your eyes and put your hands down. Everyone can now open your eyes. If anyone is confused or something went wrong, please tell the group now. For games of 7 to 10 players, give the following directions to all players. Everybody close your eyes and extend your hand into a fist in front of you. Hitler, keep your eyes closed but put your thumb out into a thumbs up gesture. All fascists who are not Hitler should open their eyes and acknowledge each other. Fascists, take note of who has extended his or her thumb. That player is Hitler.
This part doesn't really
Now take a long
pertain to
pause.
us so much.
Everyone close your eyes and put your hands down. Everyone can now open your eyes. If anyone is confused or something went wrong, please tell the group now. Gameplay.
This is the part we
Hitler is played
need.
in rounds. Each round has an election to form a government, a legislative session to enact a new policy, and an executive action to exercise governmental power. Election. You must choose a government to steer the country forward, but weigh the information you have carefully. If power falls into the wrong hands, it can spell disaster for the entire nation.
I'm a BRB.
Number 1. Pass the presidential candidacy. At the beginning of a new round, the presidency placard moves clockwise to the next player, even if that player was in the last successfully elected government. This player is the new presidential candidate. Number 2. Nominate a chancellor. The presidential candidate chooses a chancellor candidate by passing the chancellorship placard to any other eligible player. Players who enacted the last policy are not eligible to be chancellor candidates. Note, in a 5-player game, only the last active chancellor is ineligible to be chancellor candidate. The last president may be nominated. In all other games, neither the last president or the last chancellor may be nominated. Number 3. Vote on the government. Once the presidential candidate has chosen a chancellor candidate, the whole table, including the candidates, vote on the proposed government. Players indicate readiness to vote by extending their chosen ballot card in front of them. Discussion continues until every player is ready to vote. Once every player is ready to vote, reveal your ballot cards simultaneously so that everyone can see how you voted. If more than 50% of the group votes "Ya," the presidential candidate and chancellor candidate become the president and chancellor, respectively. If 3 or more fascist policies have already been enacted, ask the new chancellor if he is Hitler. If he is Hitler, he reveals himself and the game immediately ends in a fascist victory. Otherwise, you may proceed to the legislative session. However, if the vote is a tie, or if most players vote 9, the presidency placard moves clockwise to the next player and the election tracker is advanced by 1 election. Election tracker. If the group rejects 3 governments in a row, a frustrated populace takes matters into its own hands. Reveal the policy on top of the policy draw deck and enact it. Any power granted by this policy is ignored, but all players become eligible to hold the office of Chancellor for the next election. Reset the election tracker after a policy is enacted by the populace or a government is successfully elected. Legislative session. The newly formed government must carefully navigate the demands of a restless population, but watch them closely. Some governments catch a bad break, others take advantage of confusion to advance their agenda. The president draws the top 3 cards from the policy deck, looks at them in secret, and discards 1 policy face down into the discard pile. He passes the remaining 2 cards to the chancellor, who looks in secret, discards 1 policy face down, and enacts the remaining policy card by placing it face up on the corresponding track. The sanctity of the legislative session is of utmost importance. Once it begins with the president drawing 3 policy cards, the members of the government should be silent until a policy has been enacted. Then they are free to share or lie about the details of the session. Remember, 1 or both of them may be fascists attempting to deceive the group. Discarded policy cards should never be revealed to the group. You must rely on the word of the president and the chancellor, who are free to lie. If there are fewer than 3 cards remaining in the policy deck at the end of the legislative session, shuffle them with the discard pile to create a new policy deck. Unused policies should never be revealed, and they should not be simply placed on top of the new policy deck. If the government enacts a liberal policy or a fascist policy that grants no presidential power, begin a new round with a new election. If the government enacts a fascist policy that grants a presidential power, proceed to the executive action phase. Executive action. Whether by fate or choice, the government has moved the country closer to fascism and granted the president new powers to enforce his agenda. The president is free to solicit input from whoever, and the group is free to offer whatever input it wants, but the final decision falls to the president alone. After the president takes an executive action, a new round begins with a new election. Presidential powers. Look at the fascist track to determine which presidential power, if any, has been granted to the president. The president must use power granted to him. What follows is a list of powers. Investigate loyalty. The president investigates another player who has not yet been investigated by saying, "I formally investigate name of player." That player passes his party membership card, not his secret roll card, to the president, who checks that player's loyalty in secret and then returns the membership card to the player. The president may share or lie about the results of his investigation at his discretion. Call special election. The president chooses any other player at the table to be the next presidential candidate by passing that player the presidency placard. That player nominates a chancellor candidate and the election proceeds as usual. After a special election, the presidency returns to its original order. Policy peak. The president secretly looks at the top 3 cards in the policy deck and then returns them to the top of the deck without changing the order.
Okay.
Execution.
Okay.
The
There's
president
still
executes one
3
player at the
more
table
minutes.
by saying, "I formally
But he's
execute
gone over
player
the
name."
most
If that
the
player
most
is
important
Hitler,
parts.
he reveals his roll card and the game ends in a
Add him back.
liberal
We
victory.
already watched 10 minutes.
If
We
the
can't
executed player is not
stop.
Hitler, he does not reveal his role or
I'm
his
hypnotized
loyalty.
at this point.
He is removed
Okay,
from the
we'll keep
game
going.
and may not speak, vote, or run for office. Veto power. After 5 fascist policies have been enacted, the executive branch gains much broader power over which policies are enacted. The president draws 3 policies, discards 1, and passes the remaining 2 to the chancellor as usual. The chancellor may then say, instead of enacting either policy, that I wish to veto this agenda. If the president consents, both policies are discarded and the presidency placard passes to the left as usual. If the president does not consent, the chancellor must enact one of the 2 policies handed to him. Each use of the veto power represents an inactive government and advances the election tracker by 1.